Welcome to another Toy Episodes. Today we're going to be reviewing the Kenner Mailed Away Batman from the Batman and Robin movie. This is the only George Clooney Batman figure from Kenner that was all in black. They had one that was like gunmetal, and then they had all kinds of funky colors. But this one's the only one that was black. Now the suit isn't entirely accurate to the movie, because it does have line work. You can see on the side right here by the abdomen, and it looks like there's some line work here on the legs. So it wasn't just a straight black Panther suit, how it began at the beginning of the movie. The one thing that's pretty cool though, it does have this plastic cape. I always like the fabric capes better, but it's pre-posed and it's kind of giving you that leather feel because it's so shiny, although it is a dust magnet, let me tell you. And the cape itself, it does plug in the back. It's got two holes, and then you just plug it in and there's the cape. In fact, I want to use a Kenner cape to see how it looks. Okay, so here is a Kenner cape. It's a little bit a smaller cape, and I guess you could plug it in, and this is how it would look. But this one's a little short. I have other Kenner capes that are bigger. This is just to give you an idea of how it would look with this figure itself. But yes, I do like the plastic cape. I think it's nice. Ideally I would want both, right? The plastic cape version and the fabric cape version. But there it is. Now let's go into the articulation. So his head will go all the way around, and his arms could go all the way around, but the cape does stop it because of the clearance here. And then the legs themselves, they go all the way up this way and not too far back because of the cape itself. So that's going to be the articulation, right? You have your 5 points of articulation, pretty standard with the Kenner figures as well as superpowers. You do have a raised emblem for the Batman, and the bottom part signifying the Robin emblem, right? So that's pretty cool detail for a small figure. And then it has details for the belt. You have the bat signal right there. I don't know if the camera's catching it. The hands are open. I think it did come with something where what it holds on to. I think it's like I don't know, bat knives. I forget what it came with, but this is what it looks like. You can still find these on eBay pretty cheap, actually. I think I bought this for about 20-25 bucks. Oh, and it does have peg holes on the bottom, so you can use a McFarlane stand, which is pretty cool. And again, it's not completely accurate to the film, but overall the aesthetic of being all black instead of having to paint it, I think it's pretty cool. And here he is next to a McFarlane Superpowers Batman. So he is a little bit taller. Here is a Superpowers Superman, which looks like Superman's a little taller than Batman. And let's take off the stand. Yeah, he's still a little bit taller with the ears. And that cape is a little heavy though. It's kind of hard to stand them up by itself. You have to finagle it. Yeah, it's not going to work. So, well, I guess the cape itself could make it stand if you, again, finagle it a little bit. But there it is. That is the George Clooney Batman. Let's put him next to a Keaton Batman. Let's see how he scales. Okay, so this is him next to the quick change Bruce Wayne Batman. He is a little bit taller, and I think in life George Clooney is a little bit taller than Michael Keaton. He was pretty small. Here he is next to a Spin Masters Batman Returns, and here he is next to a Shadow Wing Batman. So the scaling itself, I like it. You know, I think that's pretty accurate on how big he should be next to Keaton Batman. Awesome figure. Again, it's pretty cheap. You can find it on eBay. Let me know if this is something that you would like to buy. Have you ever seen it before? I didn't find out until this year that this thing existed, which is pretty cool. But leave me a comment, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next toy episodes.